Hey guys! So, a week ago, a week and a day actually, I got back from my 3-week solo travel trip in Europe, and I was in Amsterdam, Paris, Barcelona, and London slash Royal England, okay? I like how I mention that every time, okay? Because I didn't stay in London, but I visited London. But I was in Royal England, so I got to get a vibe of both. Anyways, that's not the topic of this video, because the topic of this video is Barcelona. Barcelona, okay? Okay? And yeah, I wanted to talk about some of my culture shocks as an American, because why did I do that accent? Anyways, yeah, I just really wanted to get into the gig. And some of these are obvious, some of these are not obvious, and some of these were like, some of these I knew about beforehand, but still actually being there and witnessing it, it's like, wow, like this is true. Like, or it's just like a, oh my gosh, like I'm trying to get used to it. Even if you like sometimes mentally prepare for things, you don't really know how you'll react in certain situations. So yeah, well, I'll just get right into the video. So a thing for me is because I don't live near a beach. The nearest beach to me is like an hour and 30, and it's not a good beach, girl. It's just not tea. But what was like kind of like a culture shock for me was like beach life just felt like part of everyday life. And I remember talking to a friend that I met in Barcelona because I took a dance class and I ended up meeting a friend, and we hung out multiple times throughout my time there. And she was telling me about like, oh yeah, like sometimes after work she'll go to the beach, or she'll meet up with friends at the beach, or do this at the beach, and like she goes to the beach multiple times a week. And I'm just like, imagine having a beach in your city, like in your backyard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't directly in her backyard, but I'm just saying like a beach, like a cute like 20-minute bike ride. Oh, we're at the beach, like. And I mean, yes, there are places in the US that have beaches, like, the Californias, or yeah, New York, obviously, but I don't know if that's the beach that the girls want to get in. But yeah, it's just like that was still like a shock for me. I was just like, oh my gosh, like the beach life. And I went to the beach twice there because I was in Barcelona for about 7 days. And I went to the beach in Barcelona, and then I also went to the beach in Sitges. It's another town, like a little bit outside of Barcelona. And both times were tea, okay? Like I felt like I was one with the water. And I mention this all the time, but like I just genuinely feel like I'm a beach boy. Like somebody put me in Teen Beach movie. Okay, let's go to the beach. Like, come on. Thank you. Anyways, so yeah. The next thing that kind of gave me a culture shock was like the reality of like siesta siesta culture. Okay, because siesta in Spanish is like a nap. Like, yeah. And in Barcelona, like there's like a thing where it could be like midday. I forgot what time is it. I think it's like 2 or 3 p.m. But like a lot of shops, like small local shops or other like places will close like literally midday. And it's just like, this is the time that they're taking off. Like it's their siesta time, like their time to nap or their time to relax or do what they gotta do. And then they'll open back up in like the later afternoon. And I think that attributes also to the society of eating later than like what a lot of Americans would eat. Because, I don't know, like dinner for a lot of people here, maybe like a cute like 6 p.m., maybe 7. But over there, it's like, oh, 9, 10. Like, yeah, that's norm. That's norm. Like, yeah, come on, let's go. And I was just like, wow. Like, the shops, like, I will not forget, like, it was bright midday. It was like 2, 3 p.m. And, like, I'm just walking past the shop, and the owner's just, like, closing. And I'm just like, you know what? I love that. Like, I wish, like, well, actually, I don't know. Because over here, I guess it's like, as a customer, I'm like, well, convenience, I'm glad it's open. But like, good for y'all. Like the people that are actually working the shops or owning them or whatever, I'm like, period. You choose peace, you choose happiness, you better take that siesta, okay? Take your time. So that was something that was kind of like a culture shock to me, because I was like, wow, like, period. Like, because I feel like over here, a lot of people are like, business, 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 keep it going, keep it going, keep it pushing. And it's just like, oof, oof. Like, come on, where's the work-life balance? Anyways, they got that balance good over there. Okay, let me tell you that. The next culture shock that I would say that I experienced was like fresh food. And what I mean by that, I mean like fruits, veggies, and like even other like foods. But I felt like it was a lot more accessible, and it was like everywhere. Like it was like because obviously like in Barcelona, it's a lot more walkable, a lot more bikeable, and obviously people have a lot of cars there as well. But people, are more on their feet. And like I would just be walking and walking, and I would see like, oh, a shop with fruits and vegetables, or like a stand here, and I'm just like, it's so much more healthy food readily available. Readily, right? Is that the word? Available just at your fingertips, just right there, like where you're walking. Okay, you don't want this, and then maybe like 15 minutes later, you're like, actually, I do want something. Like, I do want some fruit, or I do want like blah blah blah, and you can just get it right there. Versus, I feel like in the U.S., at least my experience, my experience, grab lifter my whole life. What are you talking about? No, how it is here, it's like fast food galore, fast food galore. Go through that drive-through, boom, 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 and guess you can eat healthy here. But like it's just, I feel like it was just a lot quick over there, just in your face. Versus like getting in the car and then going to the grocery store to get the healthy food. Versus just like, because I feel like fast food is just so easy and quick here. Like it just makes no sense. Like by your house or your apartment or wherever, you have like 10, 20 different fast food chains of unhealthy food right there. And then, yeah, there's a grocery store probably near you too, but it's like, be in the car through the drive through and just get that meal that's probably gonna hurt the tummy. Or like maybe go a few extra minutes to the grocery store and then get out and walk. And that's just like the lazy part of the culture. But like America loves a good convenience, okay? They love a good convenience moment. And you can honestly take the beauty of every country, because when I was there, I was like, yes, this is tea. Like, I love this. But then sometimes I'd be like, oof, girl, I just want to drive through. I don't feel like walking. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I really love being over there, though. I would definitely take a walkable city any day, though. I will take a walkable city, which is why I love, and I need to visit more places with walkable cities, but in the U.S. too as well. But yeah, that was kind of a culture shock, like the food being so fresh and available at like a lot of many different places. The next thing that kind of gagged me, that was a little bit of a culture shock too, was, okay, so Barcelona is in Catalonia, and in Catalonia they speak Catalan, and a lot of the signs I saw were in Catalan. And even like when I took a dance class, and like they were speaking in Catalan, but then they were speaking in Spanish, but then they like started speaking in English too, and it was really confusing me. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, can we pick a language, y'all? Because like, at least if it's Catalan, I know I'm gonna be clueless. I'm gonna be silent. But then when y'all throw in a little bit of Spanish in there, I'm like, okay, because I do speak Spanish. If you don't know, I do, I do speak Spanish. Yes, I do. Yeah. So I was like, okay, you throw in a little bit of Spanish, I could like do my keep up, and I could like do a little one too. And then when you really go to the English, I'm like, okay, like I got it. But like when you throw in like a line and then the Spanish and the English, I'm like, girl, okay, I don't know where we are. Like it's a lot going on. But you know, that's so tea. That's what I do love about a lot of the places that I visited, like Barcelona, Amsterdam, like the languages and just the internationality of it. I'm just like, just throw it out. Just throw it out. Like, come on, this is tea. But when I was in the class, I was a little confused. But yeah, that was kind of a culture shock too. Like with me, I really was like, okay, I'm in Spain, I'm in Barcelona, I'm gonna eat, it's gonna be tea, my Spanish, okay, boom. But then a lot of times things were in Catalan, and I was like, okay, gag, right, period, Catalonia, okay, boom, cute. So yeah, that was still like, oh yeah, boom. Y'all are like, Branson, what are you doing? Guys, let me use my filler words, okay? Thanks. Ooh, the next thing that also kind of like gagged me too, and this was I learned about this when I was in Amsterdam, but then when I was in Barcelona, it was like true to be as well. But a culture shock for me was the gas price difference, okay? Because let me tell you, so in my area in the US, we have a lot of cheaper gas. So like you could get you pre conditions of the way the world is, and now the gas is like $1 cheaper. So maybe like 6 months ago, you could have got you gas like $2.50 a gallon. Yes, I know that's real good, because you know LA was already California was already way higher than that. But yeah, you could have got you like $2.50 a gallon, and now it's like $3 and something a gallon, like $3.50, $3.60, like that. So it moved up a whole dollar. And in places like California and other places in the US where gas is expensive, maybe like $5, and now went at $6. Okay, boom. But gags me. I was there, and somebody told me that because it was I think it was in liters, and I was like, oh, like how, like I thought the gas looked cheap. Like it was like, I don't know what it said, but it was like maybe €2 a liter or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's cheap. And they were like, this is in liters, and I was like, oh, okay, like how much is that converted to like gallons? So I did the Google thing, and I searched on, and I was like, so you know how I told you like you could have got gas like 6 months ago, and now it's like $3 and something per gallon. They told me it was $10 a gallon. Like when I converted it, $10 a gallon. I said, baby, now I understand where everybody walk. Now I understand why the girls get on the bus and get on the subway and get on the train. Cause baby, I wouldn't have a car either. $10 a gallon, gag. I said, ooh. I said, we're not having a car here, boo. But even if I lived in Barcelona, I wouldn't have a car. Like, I would sell my car today. If I was moving to Barcelona tomorrow, selling this car today, okay? But that just gags me. I was like, yeah, I can see why the girls walk. I can see why the girls are active, okay? Yeah, that was another culture shock. The last culture shock I would say that I have is just like, this is honestly a culture shock in a lot of the other cities that I visited, but just the architecture being so, like, upkept and so, like, obviously from like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but still upkept and still able to use and still just going inside or whatever. Like, I just thought that was so cool. Like, I was like, wow. Like, and it made me think, like, a lot of times I was walking in the streets, I'm like, there's so many generations that have lived their lives, had families, hung out with their friends, did all this, then died. And then they did it all again, new generation, then died. And I'm like, wow, like that was actually a genuine thought that I had. I was just like, this is crazy. Love it. So thank you guys for watching my Barcelona culture shocks. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. I did enjoy making it. But yeah, let me know if y'all have any culture shocks from Barcelona or any other cities as well. And if you want me to make other videos about the trip. But yeah, I make videos every day. So thanks for watching. I love y'all so much. And bye.